What's up, internet? My name's Richard Granger with VENN, and we're gonna jump right into part 2 of why I'm excited for Little Nightmares 2. And just a warning, there will be spoilers from the first game in this, so if you haven't played the first game, heed thy warning. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm unbelievably excited to get a continuation of 6's story. While Little Nightmares never really told us too much about 6, we do know from the comics that she was kidnapped by the ferryman and was delivered to the mall, the giant underwater city that you play in the first game. She was put under the protection of the janitor and was left to starve. With no food and no real other choice, she had to figure out a way to get out. And along the way, she became completely overcome by hunger, and she began to eat live rats and ultimately gains the taste for human flesh. She kills the big baddie of the mall, absorbing her powers, and then turns into the little nightmare that we were all waiting to see. So Little Nightmares 2 picks up when Mono meets 6 in the hunter's shack, and the two of you go off on your adventure. Knowing that 6 now has these demon-like abilities where she can drain the essence of any living being, it's gonna be really interesting to see if she becomes some sort of super antagonist, like even worse than the Thin Man. If you look at this official collectible for Little Nightmares 2, you can see 6 hulking over Mono with these janitor-like arms, so it's entirely possible that 6 ends up being the main baddie of the game. I would love to know what you guys think. Let's have a chat about this in the comments below because I want to hear all the theories. Next up, we got the Thin Man. And the Thin Man is the main antagonist in Little Nightmares 2, and is also the mastermind behind the transmission that's brainwashing all of the viewers of the Pale City. He seemingly keeps an eye on everything that happens through the countless televisions scattered throughout the game. He can actually teleport through these TVs, which is an ability that him and Mono share. We're not entirely sure who the Thin Man is or where he comes from or what his intentions are. But there are some rumors out there that the Thin Man is actually the Hanging Man from the early parts in the first game. When you look at the Thin Man and the Hanging Man side by side, they look like they have the exact same features. But the Thin Man has a crooked neck always seen to one side, kind of insinuating that his neck has been broken. So I wonder if the Thin Man is going to be on an absolute rampage, getting revenge on whoever killed him in the first game. I'm gonna put a link in the description below to Super Horror Bro's theory about this. It is really worth a watch. He goes super in depth as to why the Thin Man may be the Hanging Man. But why don't you guys let me know in the comments below? Do you think the Thin Man could be the Hanging Man from the first game? Let's talk about it. If you guys liked the video, please think about leaving a like, comment, and maybe even subscribing to the channel. My name is Richard Granger with VENN, and I'll see you guys next time on Why I'm Excited.